President Trump notably did not use the word veto, but he is demanding of Congress that those $600 stimulus checks more than triple before he'll sign the bill. He also wants to get rid of what he considers wasteful spending. But almost 24 hours since he's made this demand, it's unclear how this will resolve or if it will resolve in time to keep millions on their unemployment benefits and stop the government from shutting down toward the end of the month.
It really is a disgrace.
He may be a lame duck, but with the release of this video, President Trump showed he can still ruffle feathers. After not directly taking part in the bipartisan negotiations for months, President Trump wants the stimulus bill and government funding package rewritten after Congress already passed it and went home.
I am asking Congress to amend this bill and increase the ridiculously low $600 to $2,000 or $4,000 for a couple. I'm also asking Congress to immediately get rid of the wasteful and unnecessary items from this legislation.
Democrats who've been fighting for months for a bigger stimulus almost immediately said they'd call the president's bluff. Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer say they could raise the checks to $2,000 tomorrow morning, Christmas Eve, if Republican lawmakers don't block the move. But the GOP, led by Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, have consistently favored a more modest stimulus package.
I don't know what this last-minute gambit is all about, but look, if he's serious, if he's going to put pressure on McConnell and Senate Republicans to go along with him, I'm all for it.
Addressing the president's other demand to get rid of so-called wasteful spending is more complex. The stimulus was done as part of a larger package to fund the whole government, so it includes annual spending on things like the arts, fisheries, and foreign aid.
The wasteful and unnecessary items.
But in fact, President Trump's own proposed budget earlier this year included almost every item he's now complaining about.
He needs to sign this bill. And then, of course, we can do additional payments.
So what happens if Congress does not change the bill or doesn't change it to President Trump's liking? Well, he could do a regular veto, and there appears to be the votes to override that veto, or he could try what's known as a pocket veto. That's holding the bill, not allowing it to become law. And what would happen in that case is the day after Christmas, about 12 million Americans would lose their unemployment benefits, and early next week, the government would shut down. Resolving that issue gets very, very complicated. In fact, it could even be up to the next Congress and the Biden administration to resolve that situation. In Brooklyn, Henry Rossoff, Pix 11 News.